Hey true crime seekers! Welcome to Crime Chronicles, a chilling journey into the unknown. Today we delve into the mystical and spine-tingling world where the lines between the supernatural and the real are blurred. Brace yourself as we present 5 terrifying ghost stories linked to real-life crimes. The moment you consume a scary movie or a book or show that gets your blood pumping, sure, we've closed our eyes in the Squid Game with the rest of the world, but for the most part, you rest easy after knowing that what you saw was fiction, purposely to creep you out. When the real world is scarier than anything dreamed, you have every right to be a little afraid of the dark. Once in a while, a story about a gruesome disappearance, demonic invasion, or demonic cult will land in the local newspaper instead of pulpy old paper. We have collected the most touching real-life stories below. In honor of the spooky season, here are 11 we can't stop thinking about. Let's get in. Story 1, Florida Devil Workshop. Daniel Hawkins, a 35-year-old school teacher near the St. Petersburg, Florida, began acting strangely in June 2012, developing an interest in demonic rituals. Soon after, she was arrested for abusing 7 of her former students. Daniel Hawkins told the children that their bodies must be rescued from demons as the group gathered around a small fire near the St. Petersburg Pier before dusk Saturday. Police said that she told the children to cut off their skin to drive out evil spirits. Then they wanted to burn the wounds to ensure that those spirits did not return. A friend of one of the students who participated in this ritual alerted the police. However, neither student told the parents about the incident, and Hawkins did not comment after his arrest on charges of aggravated battery and child abuse. Investigators said that they had spoken with Hawkins, but she did not specify what kind of religion would warrant such drastic measures. Story 2, The Axe Murder House. The Villisca Axe Murder House in Villisca, Iowa is a popular tourist attraction for ghost hunters and horror enthusiasts. The site of a gruesome unsolved 1912 murder in which the skulls of 6 children and 2 adults were completely crushed by an unknown perpetrator's axe was purchased in 1994, restored to its 1912 condition, and turned into a tourist destination. A stay at the former haunted house costs $428 a night, and guests regularly report strange paranormal experiences, such as sightings of a man with an axe roaming the halls or the faint screams of children. But in November 2014, the haunting took a dark turn. Robert Stephen Lawson Jr., 37, of Rhinelander, Wisconsin, was on a regular fun paranormal trip with his friends when true horror struck. His colleagues found him stabbed in the chest, apparently a self-inflicted wound, and called 911, and Larson was brought to a nearby hospital before being airlifted to Creighton University Medical Center in Omaha. Today the house is open for tourists and overnight stays. Story 3, Ghost Doll. When you think of haunted dolls, the old Victorian-looking porcelain type probably comes to mind. You probably have one of them lying around. Don't get too carried away with children's toys though. A Disney Frozen Elsa doll gifted to the Houston area for Christmas 2013 made headlines when it became haunted. The doll recited phrases from the movie Frozen and sang "Let It Go" when a button on its necklace was pressed. The family has owned the doll for over 6 years and has never changed its batteries. The mother says that the doll starts talking and singing randomly even when her switch is turned off. The family decided to throw out the crawling doll in December 2019. A few weeks later, they found it on a bench in their living room. The family then double-bagged the freaking doll and placed it in the bottom of their garbage that was taken out on garbage day. After some time, they went on a journey, but when they returned, Elsa was back and waiting in the yard of their house. This time the family mailed Elsa to a family friend in Minnesota who taped the haunted doll to the front bumper of his truck. According to Madonia's latest Facebook update about the creepy doll, it doesn't appear to have returned to Houston just yet. Story 4, The Watcher. After moving into their $1.3 million dream home, a New Jersey family began receiving terrifying death threats from someone who introduced himself as the Watchman. The owners said that they have received numerous letters from the mysterious person since moving in. Castro reported that the Watchman said, "The house has been the subject of my family for decades and that it's been entrusted to me to watch and wait for its second coming." The new owners have several children, and other articles ask, "Have they found what's on the walls yet?" And "I'm glad to know your names and the name of the young blood you have brought to me." The family was forced to flee their home and later sue the previous owners. Story 5, Phone Stacker. This happened to the Kuykendall family for years, who reported a scratchy call threatening to cut their throats. Police tried to track down the culprit. The calls were traced to the Kuykendall's own phones, even when they were turned off. It got worse. The Kuykendalls and 2 other Faircrest families told ABC News they believed the callers were using their cell phones to spy on them. They say hackers know their every move, where they are, what they're doing and what they're wearing. The callers recorded private conversations, including a meeting with a local detective, families and police said. As we wind our way through these terrifying ghost stories intertwined with real-life crimes, one can't help but wonder if the spirits of the dead are trying to deliver a message or seek justice from beyond the grave. Thank you for joining us in this hair-raising quest. Until next time, stay curious, be careful and watch out for the unexplainable.